What's up everybody, welcome to the channel and welcome to this week's video. I'm driving Oscar into the mountains this week. We're gonna go find us a hopefully an inexpensive or completely free campground to stay on tonight, and we'll see how that goes. I think out here it's supposed to dip down into the 30s for the night, so I've got some new equipment back there to get me through the winter days, or the winter nights I should say. So sit back, relax, and let's see where this adventure takes us. I'm headed south now into Buffalo Creek Pine area. I know there's a bunch of campgrounds down there, and since the low is supposed to be in the 30s, I'm going to assume that those campgrounds are not going to be taken. And I also know that they're free. So anyways, we're going to head down there and see if we can't find somewhere nice to camp out. I'll be cruising for a little bit longer. So I'll probably stop with all the B-roll, and I will see y'all at the campground. Looks like this is the first one I've seen that's empty. Oh boy. And it's a good one too. All right, we got out to check this one out. Oscar back there, ready for a camp trip. Decent little area. I like how it's kind of on top of a peak. The other campsites that I saw, they were kind of just tucked back in the woods, but you didn't have any kind of long distance view. Oh, there's a little chipmunk right there too. But I think I'm gonna park Oscar over here near the campfire, and I'm gonna try to put the awning room right in this area. I like that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put it right over here. I think that's gonna be perfect for tonight. So I'm gonna set the awning out here, set up the room underneath the awning, and that's gonna be the actual tent that I sleep out of. Cool. And then pretty soon we'll walk out there. But aside from that, so the main road is right here. Looks like I have a trail going that way. No sunset tonight, not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, this is cool, nice area. And I guess now, let's take the time to unroll the Ironman Awning. First thing I do, pretty much just get that flap out of the way. Pull these guys. The Ironman has lights installed with it, so that's pretty cool. Pop that last strap out of the middle, fold the awning over, and then I pop the arms out, and then we'll grab the awning and we'll roll that out. And once that's out, you fold the arms down, or I should say the legs rather. Well, with that out of the way, let's see if we can do the awning room now. First things first, unfold it. See kind of what orientation we're sitting in. Takes a second to figure that out. Once you do, you get the side without the zipper. And you slide that on the car side first. Once I do that, I'll go to my corners and I'll get the upper corner flap slapped on. That's this guy here. Toss it up here. I'll pretty much just go around, start slapping these things on. Okay, then after we do these, oh, they're so tight. After we do these, we'll slide that top grommet in. We'll have to unzip it. and then slide it in and then zip it back up. I freaking love that setup. I know I've said it before, but that is totally worth. Like the whole setup's like, yeah, like $400, which is quite a bit. But for what it is, it's pretty cool. And it only takes. The awning itself takes about 5 minutes to set up completely. Like guy lines, the whole 9 yards, about 5 minutes. And then the awning room takes probably another 5 minutes. You know, maybe 7 or 8, but it doesn't take long. And by myself, not a very big guy, very easy by myself, 5 out of 5 stars. And I've already argued this against the ARB awning. May as well just buy the freaking Ironman. We're making the walk out to our own little peak, then climb up here. And this is it. View forever. Big valley. Oh, you can actually see aspens. All that pale stuff on that mountain cliff. That's all aspens, yellow aspens. Sun peeking up over the horizon. Beautiful. I am enjoying the heck out of this view and this rock to climb on right here at campsite. A lot of fun. I enjoy this kind of crap. Well, anyways, I'm gonna make the short trek back to camp and start setting up the bed, set up a little spot that I can munch out on some cheek filet, and yeah, just kind of start chilling. But this is cool. That was worth it. Very cool stuff. So I've been in here putting the bed together. Got power set up over here, which is a deep cycle battery. It's the largest one I could find and also the cheapest from O'Reilly's. It was like $100, but it's massive. I don't remember how many amp hours. So bed's all pumped up. Then I got this guy in here. It's not on yet, but this is going to be my heat for tonight, and we'll see how it does inside of the awning room. But I elevated that on a couple rocks. It's super sturdy. Well, okay, I might adjust that a little bit. But aside from that, that's pretty much the whole setup for the night. Perfect little setup. And I expect to do this setup in the snow as well. So this is kind of like a test and tune kind of a deal. I'm thinking right off the bat for colder nights. I've already slept in, down to 4 degrees. It was 17 in the car on one night. So I'm thinking right off the bat already, for the bed, we'll use an electric blanket, a plug-in 120 volt electric blanket. I'll throw that right onto the battery. And then of course the heater, I'll be running that probably through a 10-gallon propane tank with a adapter. And then, aside from that, I'm not sure that I need much more. Clothing, I'd have to think about a little differently. And then food, I'd probably bring firewood, charcoal to grill over, stuff like that. That's kind of my idea. I know it's a lot of talking, but yeah, whatever. It's all ideas. It's all ideas and trying to perfect my camping. So anyways, this is it. I'm going to do a little bit more to the bed. And then, like I said, probably a chair and start getting some food in me. So I've never used the Mr.Buddy heater, this little guy. Tonight I'm going to run it on just the little green canisters. I'm supposed to be able to get, it's like 2.5 hours on high, so full blast 2.5 hours, and then on low it's supposed to be over 4 hours. So we'll see about that. I'm not going to turn it on until it gets very cold out. If I can make it till about 10 o'clock tonight before I even turn it on, that would be really good. Alright, we just switched from camping to glamping. Power inverter's going, full blast, running the computer, charging up some other GoPro batteries. I got the food ready. I'm about to start munching, which I still haven't ate anything yet. It's starting to get chilly out. Probably gonna put some socks on and maybe a sweatshirt if I need it. But we'll see. We'll see what Mr. Buddy does. So we're still in the 40s, but I chose to crank up the thing anyways. Pretty cool that you can see it. There you go. It's on low now. So I should get 4 hours. That should get me to about 1 or 1:30, somewhere in there. Even on low, there's pretty good amount of heat coming off of there. I imagine on low, it's gonna get the room pretty warm. Most important thing to have is a carbon monoxide alarm. I'm running that. I'll probably set it on the floor next to my head, or maybe set it on the chair right here next to my head. But aside from that, I'm gonna settle down for bed. I will see y'all bright and early in the morning. See you soon. Ooh, chilly morning. It's about 7:20 in the morning now. Thermometer says it's about 34 or 35 degrees, somewhere in there. So it's definitely a chilly morning. I got the tent, the heater's still on in the tent, and it feels awesome in there. It's probably, I don't know, probably in the 60s or maybe even warmer. It feels awesome out there. I'm making a quick little trek out to the peak out here. Looks like the sun's coming up and it's maybe orange or pink on the mountains. Pretty cool. Oh, but I'm kind of chilly. Definitely a little bit chilly this morning. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whew. Amazing views out here. This is awesome. I'm glad I got here. Glad I woke up and walked out here early this morning. Yeah, 7:22 right now, about 35 degrees. Just awesome. Freaking beautiful out here, that's for sure. So a chilly night, but not too bad. Let's see, I want to say it was about 1:30. I woke up to like a really quiet crackling, like a campfire crackling. That was the propane sputtering out. I changed that actually at about 1:30. I reached over, I unscrewed the propane tank, let the thing cool off for a while, went back to sleep. Woke up about 3:30, maybe 4. I screwed in another tank and then started that one. That's the one that's currently running. So I've only used 2 tanks all night. 35 degrees isn't crazy cold. So, I mean, yeah, this was a good test, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't pushing any limits or anything weird like that. But, yeah. So, thermometer, can't talk. Thermometer reads somewhere about 36, 35, somewhere right in there. So definitely chilly. Whew. Then we get back in here. It's so warm. It's on low. I've had it on like medium, halfway high, a little bit, but low's been pretty good for 35 degrees. Like I said, it's probably 60 degrees inside here. Ooh, that sun is starting to feel good. Oh man, this is awesome. It's supposed to be pretty warm today, in the 70s. Yesterday was in the 60s and it was also a warm day. Here's camp, getting a little sun on it. I love how he looks so dark in the shade, but then in the sun he looks so green. Oh, it's the best. So anyways, just hanging out at camp now. I'm not gonna do anything for the first little bit of this day, except just hang out, relax, check out nature. Good stuff. Very exciting to be out here just doing nothing. So yeah, aside from that, I mean, literally I'm not doing anything, so it's kind of hard to film, to keep you up to date or whatever. But pretty much all that's going on is I'm probably going to change clothes into some hiking clothes, and then I might pack up a little bit on the inside of the tent, but we'll see about that. I don't know. Very nice. It's still saying 34 degrees in the shade, and then I mean in the sun you can feel it's a little warmer, but yeah, pretty cool. Such a beautiful view up here. This is awesome. I guess we'll end it there, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like button if you did like the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more of these adventures. And we'll see you next Tuesday, guys. Be safe out there.